So I recently got to thinking and I was looking at all of the niches I have sold in and seen profit in my Etsy and print on demand businesses. And there were a few that stood out to me and I listed in the first half of the year in my Etsy and print on demand business. I know I show my stats a lot on this channel, and as you can see, my shop started to really grow come March, April, and May. And that's what led me to make this video on the most profitable niches that can earn you 5 to 6 figures. That's not even in the beginning of the year. It's actually going to the midway of the year. However, the best time to build your shops is now if you want to hit these profitable niches. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump straight into this video, but if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video for more content to go to you on your home feed like this. And then also I wanted to say that a lot of these niches that I'm mentioning in this video are in my niche blueprint and calendars down below. That's a printable and digital version, and it has so many more niches than the niches I'm going to be talking about in this video. But if you're looking on when to post and what to post, I have a full blueprint and calendar down below in my links as well. Without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this. So to start off, I wanted to say that some of these niches may be not what you expected for the beginning of the year. I know a lot of people tend to think, okay, maybe Easter or maybe St. Patrick's Day. And what I personally have found is there is so much profit in evergreen niches. Now, if you're new to the world of Etsy and print on demand, you're going to hear me say that a lot. What evergreen niches are, they are niches that typically sell all throughout the year. Seasonal niches, however, are niches that typically perform well for a few months and then they end up not selling for most of the year. This list today of my profitable niches are evergreen for a reason, because I want you all to start to see sales in your businesses and hopefully get that all year round. Without further ado, that first niche that I wanted to introduce is the wedding niche. Now, this is one that you may have expected in the beginning of the year or maybe not, because this is a evergreen niche that honestly sells throughout the year on Etsy. And in fact, Etsy is one of the top places that a lot of brides and soon-to-be brides, soon-to-be grooms are shopping for personalized gifts for their wedding. One reason this is on the top of my list in the beginning half of the year is because the second most popular time to get married is June. So if we're listing and creating listings in the beginning of the year, typically that's going to perform a little bit better than posting in maybe the second half of the year. So the second statistic to know with the wedding niche is the first most popular time of the year to get married is September and October. So keep that in mind, that if we create listings in maybe April, May, then we may have those listings perform really well, and then hopefully they will stay at the top of search on Etsy and perform really well throughout the year, right? You can create listings for the bridal shower gifts, maybe soon to be wives and soon to be brides, soon to be grooms, and then also there is the bachelor parties, right? So a lot of trending products that I've seen in the recent years that are print on demand specific have been tapestries or tapestries. I always say that name wrong. So tapestries, if you've made it to this part of the video, by the way, please put tapestry ... and then write whatever you would like, or anything you have thoughts on in this video or a niche you're going into this year. I'd love to know. I'm gonna heart as many of those comments as possible. I love trolling your comment section, and thank you for those who troll the comment section with me. The bachelorette and groomsman tapestries are so popular these past few years, and one thing and one of the reasons why it is so popular is because for the bachelorette parties, when a bride is walking into maybe that Airbnb they rented for their party, they may have a Airbnb decorated for the bride when she walks in, or maybe they just want to decorate their home, right? There are so many opportunities, and that's why these types of I almost said it. Oh my God. The tapestries are a huge profitable area, and I highly recommend here is using personalization for any wedding products that you are creating, because that is going to go a long way. And again, when people are shopping on Etsy, they're looking for those personalized products to get maybe their bridesmaids as gifts for standing in their wedding, or the groomsmen, right? And one very popular groomsman gift is the flasks. And this is a new product drop on Printify that I highly recommend trying your hand at, because these are such nice products. The other area and kind of micro niche within the wedding area is a mother of bride gift or mother of groom gift, right? So targeting these specific and narrow niches is what I highly recommend when you're creating products in these areas, right? So that wraps up the wedding niche, and I hope that inspired and gave some ideas to those of you who are looking to enter into the wedding niche for your products you're listing this year on Etsy. The next niche I recommend hopping into is the occupation and profession niche. Now, this is such a wide niche, and there are so many micro niches underneath the professions niche that I cannot say enough. There's educational professions, there is law professions, there is healthcare professions, and then underneath that we can branch out into all the other types of occupations representing those areas. So one type of product that really sells around this time of year typically is graduation gifts for those who are graduating and maybe accepting new positions. When we're thinking of graduation gifts, that can be as simple as t-shirts and sweatshirts, maybe mugs and other products. There are also signs you can create for the graduation niche. There is the tapestries and the yard flags and so many other products you can create to represent. Around the time of April, May, and June, this is when searches on Etsy are going to skyrocket, and a lot of people are going to be searching for the perfect gifts for maybe new grads. If you wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the graduation niche, there are people and kids graduating from maybe preschool, right? There's kids graduating from elementary school, middle school, high school. So there's so many other avenues you can go into as far as niches when it comes to the May, June time, right? A lot of sellers call this second Christmas because this is such a profitable area and you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, which is Mother's Day. I know when I mention Mother's Day, you may think, okay, Heather, but you said to not do seasonal niches, and that sounds like a seasonal niche. However, it is not. And this is the great part about Mother's Day is when you're crafting your SEO, you do want to use SEO that is for gifts for mom, because that's going to trend all year round. When you're writing your SEO, this is the most simple SEO creation tactic I've ever used, which is I typically just put Mother's Day once in my title, once in my tags. The rest of my SEO and keywords that I'm crafting for a Mother's Day listing is based on gifts for mom, maybe birthday gift, right, for a mom. A lot of your SEO should be evergreen targeted SEO. Next area that you can go into, and this is honestly just really great SEO, is gift from daughter and grift. I just said grift. So this is another area that you can go into, which is gift from daughter or gift from son. So this, you can make personalized products that are going to be something that has maybe a design on it or a really sentimental saying or phrase on a mug or a tumbler, right? So this is going to be very specific, but again, that is going to lower your competition a little bit on Etsy and maybe hit those specific search keyword phrases that is going to get you more sales on Etsy, right? Highly recommend going into the Mother's Day niche and hopefully getting some sales in the second Christmas of the year. The final niche that I would recommend that is super profitable around this time of year to list is group vacation. Now, there are so many categories within this. Some of my favorite ones are targeting the girls' trip and girls' vacation niches. So, one common and also subcategory of this is bachelorette party, right? So, that's kind of tying in the wedding niche, and we can tie that in with our SEO on these types of listings. So, matching girls' trip t-shirts or matching bachelorette party trip t-shirts. The next category within the group vacation types of listings and niche is the family matching products. So this can be as simple as maybe mugs or t-shirts and sweatshirts going on a group vacation. And one great opportunity in this area is going into personalization. So I did do a video on this on my channel, and I'm gonna link it above, where I showed how I created a group family matching t-shirt. I highly recommend watching that after this as well if you're looking to dive into the family group t-shirts. Now, when it comes to matching family vacation products, there are two subcategories that I have seen that are super profitable around this time of year. One of those subcategories is the family matching cruise, either tumblers and also t-shirts or apparel. One common cruise around the beginning of the year typically is Caribbean cruises. So if you're creating products, I would stay on the side of maybe beach related designs and product types, because around this season a lot of people are booking more of the Caribbean cruises. Now also, I'm thinking back to, I just said Caribbean. I am so sorry for whoever made it to this part. Thank you so much. I did not go through speech therapy as a kid, and I still struggle, okay? I still struggle. I'm trying to correct it. You guys are helping me out. Every video that I get comments about what I mispronounce, so thank you so much. So one of the reasons why May through November is such a popular season is because it's considered shoulder season. So this is the better time to book because prices are more moderate as far as booking cruises, and the weather is still really great around the summer months as opposed to spring. Now, there are people who book spring cruises as well. However, typically a lot of people book their cruises around the summertime. And then also a lot of families are booking around the summertime because the kids are out of school, they can go on vacations, right? That gives us an opportunity as print-on-demand sellers to do maybe tumblers and personalized tumblers, because also you don't want to lose your tumbler or have someone maybe have a similar tumbler, right? So anywho's, it gives a great opportunity for doing tumblers, right? The second type of cruise that's very popular in the summertime is Alaskan cruises. Now, I just want to say I was very, very lucky to have went on a Alaskan cruise last year, which was just incredible. I feel like I've toned this down a little bit. However, I will say the most magical thing that print on demand has given me in my life is the freedom of traveling and being able to travel to magical places like Alaska. It was honestly one of the top trips I've ever been on, and just seeing all the glaciers and all the beautiful sights that Alaska has to offer. But Alaska cruises are the best to book in the summer months. So just keep that in mind, Alaskan cruises and Caribbean cruises. Or if you heard my mispronunciation earlier, Caribbean cruises. We're Caribbeans. I am a Caribbean. Anyways, so the last subcategory of the family group vacation is camping and also glamping, right? So a lot of families like to go on camping trips together, and some really great products in the camping niche is, first of all, mugs. There's a lot of significant other anniversary mugs that also trend well, so we can tie in another niche, right? That's evergreen, so anniversary plus maybe family group vacation or hiking, camping lovers, right? Those are all niches we can tie in. People who like to camp or families that like to camp. A lot of the times the products that typically trend for camping niches are products that are durable and sustainable and also useful on a camping trip, right? So if we're thinking maybe enamel mugs, maybe insulated mugs, insulated tumblers. And these are great gifts to give someone that you know loves to camp, right? Something that's personalized. Again, think about personalized options for different customers. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope this gets you more profit in your shop as we go throughout the year, and I'm wishing you all the best success in your businesses. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one here.